My name is Henrik Christensen. I'm the founder and chairman of China Logistics Club. It's a network or an alliance for the small to medium-sized freight forwarding companies. We started about 5 years ago to enable the small Chinese freight forwarders to become members of the network. A lot of these networks are very expensive, so we started it to make it affordable with only $250 per year. We have since grown to about 400 members in about 80 different countries. We try to be innovative and come up with new ideas for the freight forwarders, especially the small and medium-sized freight forwarders. We have 3 to 4 conferences per year in China normally. We have also, with this conference here, we have tried some new concepts. This is an exhibition. Exhibition leads the clients of the freight forwarders. So we have a conference inside this exhibition. So our members, the freight forwarders, can meet the suppliers, the airlines, the cargo airline companies. We've also started a freight payment protection for the small to medium-sized freight forwarders. It's called Global Logistics Shield. China Logistics Club is the first network in the world to make it mandatory for all the members to be protected. It protects each company up to $55,000, but it also does payment monitoring, which is we make sure that all the companies pay in 30 days, which is one of the biggest problems for the freight forwarding industry. So we try to come up with new ideas. We also just created what is called the International Forwarders Awards, which is again to recognize the small to medium-sized freight forwarders. Usually there's only the multinationals, a very large company, who gets the award. This time the good quality companies will also be awarded. So we will have that at our next conference in Ningbo in May. So we will have an awards dinner after that. So we are different to the other alliances. We try to help the smaller companies and we try to come up with new ideas. We also have a conference in Birmingham next month in April, in April, and there we also gone in together with the multimodal in UK, and we will have a pavilion there where our members will have booth, and then we will have inside, we will have a meeting area for our members who can meet with anybody else who goes there. So we try to be creative and come up with, as I mentioned, new ideas. We also have Africa Logistics Club, which we started to try to help the Chinese meet or do more business with the African freight forwarders. It was started because the Chinese freight forwarders asked us to try to bring more African members. So we also try to protect them through GLS as well. So they're also protected companies. We also started America's Logistics Club, which is to try to get more companies from South America, especially. Again, getting them protected, because payments issues with South America tend to be a bit of a sensitive issue. So we will also get all those companies protected as well. We also have European Logistics Club, which is the club which are organizing the conference in Birmingham at the multimodal events. So we try to be creative. We also have a project division, we have a relocation division, so we're trying to be a kind of a network with everything inside. Networks can be very expensive, and if you belong to a project network, relocation network, a network in Africa, whatever, it costs you a lot of money. And we do it all for $399 a year, so it's very, very competitive. I believe we will grow faster than anybody else, and the reason is that especially the Chinese freight forwarders, they really are more concerned about the payment now, and because we are now mandatory, you have to be protected. I believe we'll see a fast growth of especially Chinese members who want to join. At the moment we have about 20% of our members is from China, the other 80% is from 80 countries around the world. A one-to-one meeting is the way to develop new business. You have to meet people face to face, and I think again specifically with the Chinese, they like to meet you, ask you, straight up, will you pay me on time, and So people, they need to have this personal interaction, and it is a very successful way of creating new business. And then also you can meet companies from all over the world in one place. You don't need to. In the old days, when I was a freight forwarder back in the 70s, you used to have to travel all over the world. Now you can actually meet 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 agents in one place. So it actually saves on your traveling. So it is a good idea. Our members are very pleased. They think it is absolutely amazing, because freight forwarders tend not to go to this, and the airlines and so on, they normally complain the freight forwarders don't go. So this is an opportunity for a lot of freight forwarders to actually see how good and useful these are. Again, this is the first time ever this has been done. So a lot of the companies which are here, the airlines and so on, didn't know about the one-to-one. So we think next time it will be far, far more successful. But we already had several airlines coming to ask whether they could actually send in their representative in to talk to our members. So I think it is a true win-win, both for the companies which have a booth here and for our members as well. There has never been an award for the small to medium size, so this is the first time we are trying to do this. So it might be a bit of trial and error, but we will do the best we can to award quality companies.